Life is full of surprises. Some are pleasant, like finding money in an old coat pocket or running into an old friend. Others are harder, like losing a job, facing an illness, or dealing with a sudden loss. These unexpected events can shake us, make us feel lost or even angry. But what if I told you there is a way to face these moments with calm and strength? The ancient Stoics knew this secret, and today we will explore how you can handle life's surprises like a Stoic. Our story begins with a man named Marcus. He was not a philosopher or a king, just an ordinary man living in a small town. He worked as a carpenter, shaping wood into furniture with his own hands. His life was simple, predictable. Every morning he woke up early, drank his tea, and walked to his workshop. He took pride in his work, and his neighbors respected him. But one day, everything changed. A fire broke out in his workshop, and within hours everything he had built, his tools, his materials, even the half-finished pieces, were gone. At first, Marcus was crushed. His workshop was not just his job, it was his passion, his purpose. Without it, he felt lost. He lay in bed for days, staring at the ceiling, asking himself, why did this happen to me? But then he remembered something his grandfather had once told him. You cannot control what happens to you, but you can control how you respond. His grandfather had been a student of Stoic philosophy, though Marcus had never paid much attention to it before. Now, those words echoed in his mind. Marcus decided to take a walk to clear his head. As he walked through the town, he noticed how life went on as usual. The baker was still selling bread. Children were playing in the streets, and the sun was shining. The world had not stopped because of his misfortune. This simple observation gave him a strange sense of peace. He realized that his suffering came not from the fire itself, but from his own thoughts about it. The Stoics call this the dichotomy of control. Some things are within our power, and others are not. The fire was outside his control, but his reaction to it was entirely his own. With this new understanding, Marcus began to rebuild. He asked friends for help, borrowed tools, and started working under a temporary shelter. It was not easy. There were days when he felt frustrated, when the work was slow, or when doubt crept in. But each time he reminded himself, this is just an obstacle. Obstacles are part of life, and they can make me stronger if I let them. The Stoics believed that challenges were not just setbacks, but opportunities to practice virtues like patience, courage, and resilience. Months passed, and Marcus's new workshop began to take shape. It was smaller than before, but he had learned to work more efficiently. He even discovered new techniques he had never tried in his old routine. One day, a traveler passing through town saw his work and was so impressed that he commissioned a large order for a wealthy client in the city. This opportunity would never have come if the fire had not forced Marcus to adapt and improve. Marcus' story is not unique. Life tests everyone in different ways, sometimes with small annoyances, other times with major crises. The Stoic approach is not about pretending these events don't hurt or matter. It is about recognizing that pain is temporary, and that we have the power to choose our response. When we accept that some things are beyond our control, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering. Imagine you are sailing a boat. You cannot control the wind or the waves, but you can adjust your sails and steer your course. A storm might come, but you do not have to let it drown you. The Stoics taught that by focusing on what we can control, our actions, our attitudes, our efforts, we become captains of our own lives, even in rough seas. So the next time life surprises you, remember Marcus. Ask yourself, what part of this situation can I control? What can I learn from this? How can I grow stronger because of it? These questions will not erase the difficulty, but they will give you the clarity and strength to face it with wisdom. And that, in the end, is the true power of Stoicism. The fire in Marcus's workshop was not the end of his story. It was the beginning of a new chapter. And the same can be true for you. No matter what unexpected event life throws your way, you have the choice to respond like a Stoic, with calm, with courage, and with the unshakable belief that you can endure. Because you can. You already have everything you need inside you. That is your inner strength. That is the way of the Stoic. Now, take a deep breath. Whatever you are facing today, remember, this moment does not define you. Your reaction does, and you have the power to make it a story of resilience, not defeat. That is how you handle unexpected life events like a Stoic. That is how you find peace in the chaos, strength in the struggle, and wisdom in the journey.